A while ago, I saw this crazy ass video.
Your lips are black, it's because of this. You do this down there, Punani's gonna become black.
Beauty creators really need to watch how they speak about beauty, because if you speak this way, you're profiting off of people's insecurities. I mean, it's worse than that, because this type of content not only profits off of people's existing insecurities, but what if someone got over this type of insecurity about like their bikini area being super dark, and maybe they heard shit from their colorist family, but you know, they've gotten over it, and now they're seeing content that's like reigniting this insecurity, making it come back, or even influencing a younger generation that has never heard these things, and they're hearing it for the first time with watching content like this. And there's just so many things wrong with that. I am completely aware that in general, most people get into makeup because of their insecurities, okay? I know I did as well. As a beauty creator myself, I think it's my responsibility to shed some light on this and just clear things up, okay? I just feel like if people are watching that, someone like me needs to create some more content that's like, hey, let's not think about beauty like that, okay? Let's not like think about how ugly we are and then go make a purchase because we feel like super fugly, okay? That's not what it's about. Let's maybe think about it in a more self-care ritual type of way, okay? In a more healing kind of way, because makeup doesn't have to be about insecurities, okay? It can be about art as well. And skincare can be fun too. It doesn't always have to be because you literally hate yourself so much that you're gonna burn your skin off with a chemical peel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anita, and you've probably mostly seen me on short form content, maybe on shorts here on YouTube. I make lots of beauty videos. I'm just starting to sound like Trump. I mostly make beauty videos, either recommendations or me just trying products on brown skin, on two-tone lips. I also have olive skin, so it's like the perfect opportunity for me to showcase some products for you guys. But the whole reason I even started making content ever was to literally have brown skin be visible and also talk about issues that I think are really important, mostly self-confidence, because that is something I really struggled with when I was young, along with colorism, racism, like literally everything that can possibly impact your self-confidence. We're gonna be talking about that on this channel, along with other beauty routines and whatnot. It is the end of a long day for me, so my makeup is getting greasy, and I've got my ginger tea here. Grab you a cup of tea and let's talk about some real shit in this sleepover, I guess. That's what I'm trying to do here, okay? A little like, you just went over to your friend's house, you're gonna sleep over, but you gotta like shoot the shit and talk shit for a little bit, okay? That's what this channel is. This video that I showed you, the girl's name is Ansi. Actually, her real name is Asta. You should definitely Google her. Literally everyone in the comments of my short form video that I made on this told me you should Google her. She has some pretty sus history, okay? Like some very questionable activities, but I'm not here to make like a gotcha piece or whatever the fuck, you know, I'm not here for that, okay? I'm more here to talk about the effects of the types of videos that creators like this make. Whether you're an online persona or you're talking to someone in real life, I think people who've actually experienced colorism know why this just feels wrong. Like some family members always telling you to lighten your skin, that you're too black to like be successful in life, or whatever like bullshit that they're putting in your head. Content like this is just like perpetuating that message. And the most heartbreaking thing is to see people in the comments putting themselves down and saying that they are too dark. Now, I understand if we're talking about like hyperpigmentation, we're not going to use words like she did, because it's just, I don't know, like it's just problematic, okay? I know everyone likes to say Americans are too sensitive, blah blah blah, but no, there's a reason why we avoid certain words and certain type of language to describe people. And I'm not gonna get too much into that because I don't think like explaining everything really solves anything, but I just want people to know there is a difference between what your colorist uncle is telling you versus like real skin concerns, actual hyperpigmentation versus just like getting a tan in the sun. Also, normal pigmentation versus just like getting a sunburn. Because if you watch her full video, I don't know if it's an ad, but if you watch the full video, you'll see she's actually just talking about SPF lip balms. And I think that's great. I think You should tell people to wear SPF lip balms more. A lot of people don't even know that's like a thing, that you have to like protect your lips. But if you are like outdoors a lot, yes, you need to do that. But the way she opened the video was really bad, okay? And not to just single out this creator. Interrupting myself for a second because I saw this comment that I totally missed on my own video. Somebody was saying that this creator is basically been getting like lip blushing tattoos done. It's like a procedure that a lot of influencers get done to hide like the dual pigmentation on their lips. It makes it easier to like swatch lipsticks and whatnot. I don't know, it just makes stuff look more even. It's just like a really specific like beauty standard. So basically she's been getting lip blushing treatments to even out her lip pigmentation, and then turning around and making videos on how to get rid of lip pigmentation and potentially selling products based on this too, because I don't know like what's an ad and what isn't. Not every influencer discloses their ads in the same way or even follows the FTC guidelines. And just in case you're wondering what this commenter is talking about, she's selling Undu Gundu remedies. Undu Gundu basically kind of translates to like bullshit, like just shitty bullshit remedies. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. There are so many videos like this that are not just about, you know, skin tone and colorism. There are creators who make videos that are feeding off of people's insecurities about their reproductive health. And that is the last thing we need. I thought we made some progress here. I thought we decided not to like make money off of people's insecurities. I don't know. I think it's just like so icky. Both these creators that I'm talking about in this video, I have followed, okay? I literally followed them. This is why I feel so like inclined to talk about this. This other creator made a video about reproductive health. Well, actually like vaginal health, if you can even put it that way. She claims that if you make this tea, it's gonna make you smell like flowers down there. And I don't know if she said it tastes good, I can't remember. But now she might have meant it in a poetic way, right? Like who knows? But this is not a song, this is not poetry, this is an informative video. Like the format is an informative video and people are gonna take it literally. And it's a well-known fact that girls are pretty insecure about how they smell naturally. Like your vagina is supposed to smell like a vagina, okay? It's not supposed to smell like flowers or like oatmeal cream pie or whatever the bruh. That was not a good choice. Yeah, your vagina is not supposed to smell like donuts, okay?
This is my post-period. Oh my god. This is my post-period cold brew tea that will have you smelling like a bouquet of flowers and clean you out like a whistle.
I'm sorry, but what the hell is clean as a whistle? Like, also, if your vagina smells like flowers, you probably sprayed some YSL up your hoo-ha and now you're gonna have a yeast infection or BV or something.
Just because your period is over doesn't mean you are clean.
And that right there is the problem with this whole video, why people made so many call-out videos on this already. Girls are already insecure about how they smell down there. This is a well-known fact. Just look at like the pads section at any grocery store. There's always something in there to like clean out your vagina and make it smell better, when you actually don't have to do that. Like literally ask any health professional, any gynecologist, any nurse, they'll tell you you don't need those things. She's basically saying you smell nasty and you need to do something about it, and that, you know, obviously speaks to a lot of people's insecurities that they already have, or maybe they weren't even thinking about it and now they're insecure about how they smell after their period. Like maybe that's something you never thought about and you're like thinking about it now and you're gonna try her tea recipe.
Your body just needs a little extra help cleaning up.
Yeah, literally every health professional will disagree with you on that and will tell you you probably just need to hydrate and make sure you're getting your vitamins and eating a balanced plate.
If you are trying to let that man go, if you want that man to get over you, if you want that man far away from you, do not drink this. Don't even think about drinking this, because that man will never leave you alone.
Now she's putting this idea in your head that you're gonna be more desirable if you drink this tea because you're not gonna be a stinky little punani anymore, right? You know what? I have a tip for you, because you don't even have to avoid drinking this tea that she's gonna make to be less desirable, to keep that man away from you, to have him leave you the fuck alone. You literally just have to drink a bunch of protein shakes and eat as much protein as possible and beans, and yeah, I think that should do the trick.
First ingredient is beautifying hibiscus. Literally have you smelling like a bouquet. I cannot explain it. The most healing tea, nettle tea. Nettle leaf is packed with minerals like iron and magnesium. Perfect after your period and after that blood loss because it is going to rebuild the minerals in your body. Super powerful clove powder. It is going to cleanse your insides. It's going to make you clean as a whistle. But the most magical part is it's going to actually tighten you down there.
I totally forgot she said that it's gonna tighten you down there. Like, what does that even mean? It's not like the egg thing where, you know, people stick those like crystal eggs up their vag and like do Kegels? Is that what it's called? Like Kegel exercises? If you're really worried about tightening things down there, maybe you have a pelvic floor issue, go to a doctor, not some random influencer telling you to make some random slimy tea.
These are pieces of frozen okra. Once it sits in this water, it releases the slippery gel and creates a natural lubrication. So not only is it going to keep you lubricated down there, it's actually going to cleanse and take out any residue that's left over from your period.
You know, the best way to actually clean out stuff down there is to just hydrate, make sure you're eating properly, and stay active, because the body just like does that work on its own. Like, you don't have to think about it, you don't have to do it. It's like breathing. So I don't know why we're trying to add more shit to our to-do list. What happens is these creators will make these videos that kind of confirm some of these insecurities that people close to you have put in your head since you were... Wow, my light died. What happens is these videos just end up confirming these insecurities that have been brewing in your head due to whatever you've been hearing in your household, your mom, your uncle, your brother, your dad, like whatever the fuck they've been telling you, your friends in school, your teachers. You're hearing that shit, and then you go home and you watch your favorite YouTuber, your favorite content creator, and they're like, girl, go home and make this tea. It's gonna make you smell like flowers. It's gonna make you taste like Krispy Kreme. It's gonna be so good. And the first video is kind of giving Mean Girl in the way she opened that, which really rubbed me the wrong way. It's really giving like middle school when some girl passes and she's like, ew, why do you look like that? Ew, why does your hair look like that? Your lips are black. Did you know your lips are black? Pointing out an insecurity you probably weren't even thinking about. Instead of saying your lips are black and sounding like everyone's colorist auntie, you could just say, hey, you're actually getting sunburnt on your lips and you need to be wearing SPF on them to protect your lips. You could be saying something better worded, I don't know, but I just think it was a very interesting choice to speak like that. And every time I do see a creator make videos like this, I just block them, okay? I really do. I can't stand that shit. And the best thing I can do, honestly, is just show up and make more videos just looking like me. Even if I get lip fillers one day, I'm still gonna have two-tone lips, okay? I'm not getting them tattooed. What is it called? Lip blushing. I'm not getting that. And I'm certainly never getting any kind of skin bleaching treatment, okay? If anything, I will be trying self-tanning at some point. I really want to try that. I think that would be a lot of fun, especially because I am like a slightly more desaturated skin tone. So I think that would be fun to add some like bronze kind of hue. But that's the kind of thing I want brown girls to be exposed to, because that is what I wish I saw. You know, if I saw that kind of thing 10 years ago, then I would be much more confident, okay? Even 20 years ago, if I saw that, like, I would be much more confident, okay? And y'all need to start talking back to your family members. Like, really, y'all need to start talking back, hoeing around, and just, I don't know, just wilding out, okay? Just be the wild child, okay? Actually, I'm just kidding. Don't be the wild child, because it kind of sounds like the first creator was that. I'm just trying to say, don't be afraid to rebel against some of the backwards things that your community might be telling you. If you see your favorite creators talking like this, like feeding off of your insecurities and making you feel really icky, block them. Block them. Please, just block them. We don't need that energy here, okay? Oh, full disclosure, the second creator here, I was following her and I like listened to her like story times. I bought into everything, okay? And I even got PR from her brand. I was so excited. I'm definitely one to criticize DIY recipes, but honestly, back then she wasn't doing anything that crazy. Like, you know, it was just normal stuff like aloe vera, turmeric, just some pretty like normal tame actual like Ayurvedic stuff. And she did send me some like mud masks from her Ayurvedic brand, and I really liked them, except that they kind of stained my shower a little bit, so that was hard to clean. I don't use it anymore. I only used it a couple times. Honestly, it's just really inconvenient, and I thought I would be canceled for saying that on short form video, but yeah, like any Ayurvedic brand that sends me like powders that I have to mix, I don't know, like unless it's like the Dermalogica one where you just put it in your palm and you just kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Like you exfoliate with it. I think that's fine because it doesn't like get everywhere and stain, you know? But even that, like I just prefer a regular cleanser. Don't cancel me for that, okay? I'm still here to support like Ayurvedic ingredients and formulations. K-Beauty actually has a lot of Ayurvedic Indian ingredients. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, be completely honest with you guys. That is especially why I am making a video like this and why I've already addressed the first creator, because I was literally following these two girls. Like, oh my god. Now I'm just doubting, especially with the second lady, I'm really doubting a lot of things. But I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know, make any claims. I'm not gonna claim to know anything because I really don't. I'm just saying, the whole thing seems like a grift. I don't know. I would love to get y'all's thoughts on this video and just this topic in general, how content creators often exploit their viewers, and especially with beauty creators, like really feeding off of people's insecurities. What are your thoughts on this? And do you feel like I do this? I really try hard not to. My whole thing is, can we do beauty without like telling people to be insecure about themselves, please? Can we make videos about two-tone lips and brown skin and talk about it in like a positive way, like how to work with what you have? Let me know what your thoughts are, and if you have some more tea to spill. If you enjoyed watching this and having me yap your head off, then please like this video and leave a comment, share, subscribe, whatever. Check out my link tree, and if you want like specific beauty recommendations, I make a lot of shorts, so check out my Instagram, and if you have access to TikTok, I also link all my products on ShopMy, and everything can be accessed through my link tree. So check that out and give me some ideas on new videos. I'm just gonna be here yapping some more. So thanks so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.